What's up, YouTube? I'm back again with another video, this time from NGC. If you recall, I did a submission about a month ago, and this is the first batch. The second batch with the Britannias and the conservation is still there. But for now, let's look at some of the moderns that came out of it. Yesterday I had a bunch of old US silver that hurt my back on the plane and gave me some problems with TSA when going through the metal detector. But this time, it's all nice and shipped directly to me in this nice little case. So while I remove the invoices and get it ready to show you guys what I got. As you can see, there's quite a few coins. So let's get ready to start. This first batch is only coins that were sent in directly for grading and had no conservation. So let's start off. I had sent in 6 2016 Panda privies, and the first one came back with a PF68. Not good. And I checked the population, and this is one of 4 PF68s. I used that little Giotto pocket rocket and to blow the dust off a coin, or the dust off the case. And if you can see, there's a little spot, which is why it got a 68. I had sent these in mint sealed in the plastic from the RCM mint, and it still managed to spot. So those of you out there, be ready, be careful about that. I'll also probably be cracking that out. But the next one is a PF70. So 68, 70, not bad. I'll take it. That's more like it. Moving on. Let's see, 68 and a 70. The next one is another 70, which is just the way it should be since these are brand new. So these will probably end up on the block because I already have one, and another PF68. Once again, due to milk spotting, and I'm not sure if you can see it, but if you look right in the middle of her hair, there's a little bit of a spot. Yep, there. It's a little bit of an angle, so this is really bothering me with RCM products, and most likely I won't be buying any more RCM products in the future because of this. I mean, literally, they cut it open out of the package and it spotted up between that time and sending it back. Next up is another PF69. So with RCM, it's a hit or miss whether you get spots or not. So I don't know how the rest will be, but we'll see how it goes. Finally is another PF70. So 3 PF70s and 2 68s and 1 69. So the next 4 coins are the Ukraine Hervinias, which I had sent in for a friend, and it came back MS70, which is a great grade, and I'm sure he'll be happy with that one, because that one goes to him. Next one is an MS69. It's an acceptable grade, so I'm not going to complain about it. MS69 is the standard, and coming up, hopefully one of the other 2 is going to be a 70 so that I can keep one. I actually like this design so much that I went ahead and picked up a couple of more, but the 1/10 ounce to go with the rest of my collection. So next up is another MS69 Archangel, and let's take a little closer look at it. It's an interesting design, a little bit plain, got a big field on it, nice crest. And the final coin is a MS69, so no MS70 for me. Congratulations, Vitruvian. I'll be sending you your MS70 Archangel soon. Just need to get it packed up, most likely to ship out tomorrow. Next up is the gold section, starting off with the 2015 1/10 ounce gold Libertad, which came back MS68. Not the best grade and a little disappointing considering this was my best one, but what can you do? So the Mexican mint is not known for their quality. But the next coin, the 2015 1/10 ounce goat, came back MS70, which is not surprising either, because the quality from the Australian Perth Mint is actually really good. Surprisingly, an MS70 for a 1/10 ounce goat doesn't do too well, so I take it the collectors of this particular series don't really value encapsulation or slabbing too much. And next up is the 2016 3-gram 50 yuan gold Panda. This one came back MS70. I had sent in 3 of them, which all came back MS70, so I'm very pleased with that. It turns out that my cherry picking of gold pandas is pretty good. So we got one more gold panda as I rearrange this around, and it is another MS70. Yes. This is actually the last of the MS70s, and out of 15 coins, 8 of them came back MS70, which is a better than 50% ratio from mints around the world. So it's just one of those things where people say that moderns tend to grade better. They do. Just not the Mexican mint, in my opinion. The myth about third-party graders not giving MS70s to the small guys, I think, is just about busted with this submission. But moving on, I do have a couple more. A 1982 1/10 ounce gold panda short leaf. It's a variety attribution, and a 2003 frosted bamboo MS69. So yesterday was just in the US, and let's go back. The last coin is a 1926 $10 Indian, which came back MS64. Once again, the grade that I was hoping for a stretch 65, but that gash on the face kept it a 64. Conservatively, I was at 63, but I was pushing for 64, and when encapsulated, you can just see how beautiful it is. Now that it's back, I can confess that I did clean the coin with acetone. I gave it a nice dip in 100% pure acetone to kind of clear off any debris, which it did, and gave it some of that mint luster. So it's perfectly safe for the coin and didn't come back cleaned. So that's the result of the first set of coins that I had sent in. I have another 9 coins that are coming back, and eventually I will be sending in several more in another submission. That includes several of the Merc dimes and some of the old US coins. And we'll see what happens there. This has been my best submission so far, but I do want to make note that this includes coins that were minted in the last year or two. If you go back a few years, the ratio of perfection, or MS70s, is significantly lower. I've been getting 69s primarily. So understand the coin and the press and the changes that the mint makes, and take notes while you're getting your submission ready. On a final note, I will say that although it looks like I've been getting a lot of coins, and I have, it's from turning over a lot of previous submissions and gradings when I added value and then sold them. I take those profits and reinvest them. That's one of the biggest differences between an investor in coins versus a collector in coins. One's not necessarily better than the other, it's just a different style. And this is a style that works for me since I don't grow too much of an attachment to the coins. I would rather make them work for me than me work for them. So please, comment, like, and subscribe, and I look forward to hearing your comments.